the SEC is very concerned about whether there's cryptos that are pump and dump and cryptos that are mid-level marketing schemes. So they have been much harsher. The CFTC is they love to embrace financial engineering. And Coinbase is the leader in that.
Robinhood actually opens up about 3% here, Jim. Vlad Tenev trying to push back on the notion that they're somehow a target.
Well, I mean, they do have a good cash position, but I can't think for the life of me who would want them because their core base was decimated. And I don't know how strong they have these, 22 million, 25 million. But if you don't use it a lot, or you've been crushed in the options market or in the, let's just say, more bizarre crypto. By the way, when I speak to Vlad's adamant. First thing he'll talk about is that, hey, listen, we do not do what Coinbase does. We vet far harder and we do far fewer. And I think that's important to give Vlad Tenev that. But at the same time, the idea, immediately I call a lot of brokers and say, would you ever buy Robinhood? And the answer is always the same. It's like, what? Look, why are you bothering us? A lot of times you ask smart questions. Why are you bothering us? And then you realize, wow, making calls isn't always the best way for people to think you're working hard.
Yeah. This is what Vlad Tenev said about interest in an acquisition. Take a listen.
In one word, no. I think we're in a great position as a standalone company. I love us as a standalone company. We've got a strong balance sheet. We've got an awesome team. And we're delivering on our product roadmap, as I mentioned, at a pace that we haven't seen before. So actually, I'd flip it on the other side. We actually see opportunities, particularly in this market environment, to leverage the balance sheet that we have, that's about $6 billion, to acquire companies that can help us accelerate our roadmap.
Well, look, they do have a lot of money. Look, I struggle when I've actually talked with them. I struggle over what happened in terms of they got $5 billion in, which is very important. But, of course, their actual assets decline because what people are in, and that's not Vlad's fault, what people are in really got crushed during this era. They're in the SPACs, they're in the options, all the stuff that we now sit there and say, wow, that was part of an amazing bear market. It's almost like that's where a lot of people were. And they're trying to develop retirement products. They're trying to get beyond the notion that they're gunners. And I think they can do that, but it's a really tough environment to do that. Because a lot of people don't feel, a lot of people left this market. They lost a lot of money. Gina Francola, who is so good for us, put together some figures for me about how you've done in SPACs. It's really rather incredible. It's almost as if you just decided to lose money by investing. It's like, you know what? I can lose money faster than you. It is that breathtaking to see the data she put together about SPACs versus the S&P.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.